Okay. So this is video 2 today. Today is August 1st, and this lighter isn't working. It, so what are we going to talk? All right. I'm going to try and cut that out. So we're going to be talking about Life Path 8 and your mission here as a Life Path 8. This is appropriate because it's August, right? August is the 8th month of the year. So let's go into Life Path 8. Life Path 8. If you watched the previous video, good. I won't have to explain everything all over again. If you didn't, I will link it somewhere here. And you should go watch that. But I will recap like pretty quickly. So basically 8 is all about karma. If you take the 8 and you flip it horizontally, it's an infinity symbol. Infinity has negative infinity, positive infinity. You have negative karma, you have positive karma. 8 is also tied to energy, infinity, energy in the form of like society right now with capitalism would be like money. So yeah, what happens if you're a Life Path 8 is that this incarnation, this life is going to be all about karma. It's going to be all about reaping the karma that you planted in your previous lives and planting karma in this life for your next life, for your 9th life. It's also going to be all about money. It's going to be about money, about manifesting money. 8 is one of those numbers where you either have negative infinity, you have negative money, or you have positive infinity, you have positive money, you have abundance, prosperity. So if you're Life Path 8, your life may look like this. You may have grown up very wealthy in a wealthy household, and then when you moved out or when you got older, you may have just become like flat broke, like no money, like very bad. And then you may have gone into a part of your life where now you have that same wealth all over again. So it's that type of thing. 8 is one of those numbers where you either have it all or you have nothing. So master that, master the understanding that you are going to be someone that sort of has 2 cradles. One of those cradles is going to be a cradle of wealth over here. One of those cradles is going to be a cradle of unwealth or not having wealth. It is your job as a Life Path 8 to be a master of karma. I know people talk about understanding like master numbers like 11, 22, 33. There's a master number that people don't talk about that I talk about, and it is master number 44. Nobody talks about this. And this is something that only I talk about, and I haven't shared it with anyone. And I'll share it with you here because you've been watching this for 5 minutes or for however long it's been, minus the edit, and it works, and you deserve it. So master number 44 is the master of karma. 4 and 4 is 8. So to truly master being a master of karma, you must master negative karma. You must master clearing your debts, clearing your name, clearing your negative karma with friends, with allies, with enemies, with lovers, with people. And then you must master gathering good karma or setting good karma for your future with allies, friends, lovers, enemies, that type of thing. So your enemy sign, if you're the year of the rat, master good karma with people that are born in the year of the horse. Maybe get a horse and like take really good care of it, and build that good karma in that way. Obviously, getting a horse is like super expensive, but you know what I mean. We're talking about eight people. You're naturally able to conjure money out of thin air. You're able to conjure good karma just out of thin air, out of nothing. This is especially true if you're an air sign. What is the eight? The eight, I forgot to mention this in the previous video where I talked all about eight, but eight is a link. It's the link. When you have like a chain, when you have chain link, you have little eights. You have little eights connected to each other that form a connection, that form a network of unity. So the eight is very good at networking. It's very good at building a community, very good at building a team, very good at building a friendship, a bond between people, a good bond. Also, very good at building a negative bond. Very, very good at this as well. So, master building good connections with people, building good karma, and focus less on your ability to build destructive ties to people, destructive bonds, destructive karma. Step out of your Shiva energy sometimes and go into your Brahma energy, go into your creator energy, go into your Krishna, your preserver energy. If you are life path 8, understand that like this month is a very powerful month for you. This is the 8th month of the year. This is August in I think it's, what is it, the Roman Julian calendar. But understand that when you are in August, you may feel augusted. You may feel like exhausted. Like it's a feeling of like all of your energy being drained out of you, or all of your positive energy channeling into you from other sources. And that comes through the friendships, the connections that you build with other people. A negative aspect of the 8 life path is be wary of imprisonment. Be wary of prison. Literally, be wary of committing anything that would be negative, that may end you up in a situation of confinement. Because 8 symbolically also looks like handcuffs, right? So you do not want to end up in a situation where your karma, where your negative karma builds up and eats away at you, and you're in that position. Do not be in that position. Do not confine your energy, especially being the symbolic archetype, the symbolic avatar for infinity. One of the worst things that can happen is for you to try and contain infinity, similar to Pandora's box. The 8 is very, very powerful. It's very powerful for that reason. You're able to, in a way, handcuff people to you. You're able to have someone tied to you in like this incredibly powerful way. And that is working through your subconscious. It may not be something that you consciously understand yet, but your subconscious mind does understand it. The biggest thing you can do, the most positive infinity thing you can do as an 8 is to be to not just be a good person, but to be a healer. A classical 8 life path would be Jesus. Jesus was the master teacher, the master builder, the master of emotions, the master of karma. He was the master healer. The first letter in healer is H. H is the 8th letter of the alphabet. So the best thing you can do is to heal people. To heal people through, if you're a therapist, if you're like a paramedic, if you're an EMT, if you're a nurse or a doctor, or if you're someone that is working in engineering and you're engineering biomedical devices or devices that are going to save people's lives, that's one of the biggest things you can do, is healing people through your emotions, connecting that bond with their emotions. Eights are very empathetic. They're very sympathetic. They are master empaths, which would be 55, angel number 55, or master number 55. But yeah, so understand that you have incredible power. You have incredible responsibility. This is really what it is. This is like your karmic life. This is your life where you're harvesting all of the karma from your past lives, and the universe, the creation, everything this is has entrusted you with this life to have good karma. If you were stuck in a 7th life path and you had kept reincarnating in as a 7, then you would have not graduated to an 8. You would have not graduated to a master of karma. So that's what you're here for, bro. You're here to help people. First letter in help is H. H being the 8th letter of the alphabet. You're here to harvest. H. You know what I mean? You're here to build harmony. Harmony. H, right? What is the word harmony? Harmony is like a symphony of positive vibrations, of positive karma. Now, what is one of the words that is inside of harmony? It is harm. You can also do lots and lots of harm to people if you are not controlling your ability of mastering yourself, not mastering your karma and reflecting. 8 is a very reflective number, similar to 22, where it's like a symmetrical number. 8 would be a reflective number where you can reflect back to someone the pain they give you. You can reflect back to them also the positive energy they give you, the healing they give you. 8 is a number of absorption. You can absorb others. You can absorb the poison within them. Appropriate because of the year of the snake. But yeah. The snake is the Asclepius. The Asclepius goes back to when they were walking in the desert for 40 years, and Moses went to God, and Moses goes, "Hey, God, people are getting bit by snakes. It's not good. The morale's down. What do we do?" God said, "Raise a staff. On that staff, put a bronze serpent. That bronze serpent and that staff, in essence, is an Asclepius. It's the symbolic Asclepius. It's the symbolis. It's the symbolic nature of the same thing that can poison you, which is those snakes biting the people, can also cure them by them looking at the bronze serpent and being healed by it. So understand that as an 8, you will be reflecting onto people. People will be looking up at you. Literally, if you're a life path 1, you look up to a life path 8. You're looking up at these people. You're understanding that these people have a lot to teach you, about karma, about leadership. It's really just a beautiful number. It's a beautiful life path to have. You are so ironically lucky that in your 7th life, you did amazing things. You earned this privilege. You earned this laurel of having a life where you're able to communicate with others, you're able to harvest harmony, you're able to harmonically understand people's harm, the harm they do to themselves, and how they can heal themselves, how they can protect themselves from negative energy, and even from disguised positive energy through like narcissists and stuff like that. So as an 8, you're a unifier. You're someone that is going to unify people. You're going to link people to each other. You're going to link them to yourself. So yeah, do that. What can I end this video on? Hero. The first letter in hero is H. H, 8th letter. You're a hero. You're a hero. Be a good hero. You can be a good hero, or you can be an anti-hero. You can be a Christ to people, and you can heal them, and they can learn from your sacrifices, or you can be an anti-Christ to people, and they can learn from the suffering you bring upon others. Sometimes well-deserved, but still, understand that. Understand year of the horse energy. The year of the horse is going to be a big year for you, even if you're not someone born in the year of the horse. Even if you're someone born in the year of the rat, obviously year of the rat people, it's going to be a big year for you too. But because of enemy sign stuff or opposing signs. But understand that you can be that horse that people ride on, that people travel from a bad place in their life to a good place in their life. It's gonna be it. It's gonna be it. I'm not gonna like say more stuff. This was good. Second video of the day. I'll see you guys next time.